Hey there, online students. This is Dr. Buer. I hope that you are getting ready to enjoy the last week before our break. I've got a lot going on, so I'm going to streamline this weekly video update. Normally I do a separate one for NT103 and NT104 and NT113, but I'm actually going to do all of them together. So it's going to be fairly quick, so even if the class doesn't pertain to you, I hope that you can just listen through it and get some good information. The reason I'm having to be pretty tight is actually I'm going to start doing some traveling this weekend. I'm going to the DC Extension campus to teach a Logos class. I fly out Friday, then I'll be there on Saturday morning. And then the next week I go to Atlanta for an ETS, the Evangelical Theological Society Conference. It's the national meeting, and I've got a paper that I'm going to present. So pretty busy this week just getting ready for travel and putting the finishing touches on that. So my point today is just to reaffirm where we are, to make sure that everything's really clear on what's going on, and to make sure that there's no further questions about what we're going to be doing. So without further ado, let me first address NT103. Where we are now at present in this class is working now again on the study guides. We're back in that normal mode of translating the Philippians passage and working through the study guides. Should be no surprises, so if you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me along the way. But remember, the goal is to really dive into the text and to understand grammar through the process of translating and asking and answering questions about the text. So please take it seriously and look at this as an opportunity to really get your hands dirty with the text, so to speak, and working with it directly. In NT104, we have finished our first exegetical paper, so congratulations. I'm looking forward to working through those over the next couple of weeks. But I want to go ahead and give you a heads up. You'll know that from looking at the schedule that you have the second exegetical paper coming due on December the 11th. And along the way, you'll need to be working on your second translation of the book of Ephesians. Now, the key thing about this paper is you have done nothing yet on it. When we worked through the Ephesians 2 passage, you were doing little bits and pieces along the way. Here you haven't done anything, so you have to plan your time carefully so that you can work on the text critical problems, the word studies, etc. So start planning your work now because it's a big assignment. It's going to take a fair bit of time for you to work through it. But of course, along the way, you can ask me questions and we can dialogue as need be about the particulars. And of course, after I get your papers back to you, a lot of that should be really clear. And in NT113, we are now gearing up towards turning in the research paper. It is due, let my computer refresh. The research paper is due tomorrow, so I hope you're putting your finishing touches on that, and then we'll gear up towards the final for the rest of the course. You'll see that for the rest of the course we only have 2 modules, one of which is a short conclusion and the final exam. And notice as well that in the final exam module there is an overview of what the exam is going to cover. So please review that now so that you can prepare appropriately as the exam comes up. Okay, well that's very quick and to the point. I hope that you have a great week, and I hope you enjoy the time off. Remember, Reading Week is for reading. It is not for fun and games. That's Thanksgiving week, which I certainly want you to take advantage of. But during Reading Week, please work on assignments, do reading, do study, take the time away from classes to really get ready for the final push towards the last couple of weeks of classes. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I look forward to seeing you online over this next week.